Morning, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in, and welcome to the Small Ruminants Association of Jamaica's live presentation of the Denbigh show, agricultural show that is, for 2025. I'm your host, Mishka Hall, and I'll be guiding you through the day. Today, we're going to be starting off very small, not small at all, my apologies, extremely big, with displaying all of the champion goats, all the champion basically all the small ruminants and the cows that are going to be marching from here to the pavilion. So I'm just asking you to bear with us while they gather together themselves, making it easy for them to walk with the animals up from here. Just giving you an example of how far we're going. Yes. So it is definitely something to look forward to. As usual, we're going to make sure that it's engaging for you all. We're going to make sure that everyone has a taste of what Denbigh is looking like. Hearing the gospel music in the background, it's a lot of festivities. It is early and it is Sunday, so some persons are not here as yet. Some people are going to be coming in the afternoon. But for me and my team, we're here out giving you live coverage of the Denbigh Agricultural Show 2025. There were a few champions yesterday for every single category, and all of those champions were then placed in the next category that we call Supreme Champions. So as the day progresses, you'll be seeing the Supreme Champions marching, and I'll give you live coverage of that. Just go and take in what's happening right now at the Denbigh Showground, right here in Clarendon. Denbigh Clarendon on this hot Sunday morning. Stay tuned. The sun is pelting. Morning, sir. How are you? Fabulous. So your sheep was one of the championship. Are they going to be participating in the march then? All right. How long have you been participating in Denbigh? 7 years now. Oh, that's remarkable. This is the first time getting a championship. Okay. Where's the mic? All right, then that sounds really good. All right, so I'm just awaiting. We have some persons here. Morning from main event. No, you guys aren't farmers. You farm the lights. All right, so the judges are over this side. We have this gentleman here. What's your name again for me? Okay, Larry. So you say how many years have you been coming to Denbigh? How many years have you been coming to Denbigh? Okay, so you love it. Tell me about your champion sheep. What type of sheep is this one? Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. So what type of sheep is this? What's it called? A buck. Oh, okay. So it's a male. All right. So you're excited about the victory? You're excited about the walk? I wish you the absolute best today. You're most welcome. Right. All right, so there you have it, everybody. We have the champion buck right here for the sheep category. He's going to be taking part in the march as well. So the march is looking as though it's about to commence. So I'll be giving you live coverage, as I mentioned, right here at the Denbigh Showground, agricultural showground. This is the coverage for 2025. It's exciting, it's riveting, and we have a lot going on. So look at these amazing goats. So right now we're marching right behind us, Case. This is the College of Agricultural and Science Education. They have some of the most champions for this year's staging of the Denbigh Agricultural Show. I'm right behind him, and trust me, the proximity is frightening because these are some very robust animals. But I'm here nonetheless. We have Nutrimix coming right there. I'm simply just marching behind because I don't have any animals and I want everybody to get a great perception or a great view of what's happening here live at Clarendon at the Denbigh Showground. If you're at home, you need to leave where you are because you need to be here. Here we have one buck here. Mr. Brown, how are you doing? Good to see you again. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All the best today. You're welcome. Trust me, these people have animals and they're moving as quickly, as fast as lightning. We're encountering a small roadblock. All right, morning, sir. How are you doing? Fine enough. What's your name? Mr. Mahoney, how many years have you been coming to Denbigh? So how many years that? I heard you saying something about you want to take a picture of all of these goats. Why? Why is that? Just want to post one of them. Yes. Very nice animals, right? I can have somebody take a picture, but at the moment I'm a bit preoccupied. As you can see, my hands are full. But there's gonna be a lot of time for you to take pictures with them. Don't worry. So what do you look forward to the most when you come to Denbigh? Walk with me. Animals. What's your favorite animal? You'd say. All right. So we'll see you. Thank you. All right. Thank you. As you can see, everybody, I have to be following them very close. They're moving very quickly. This is the Denbigh Agricultural Showground. Everybody doesn't get to see this part of Denbigh, but let me tell you something. It is something to behold. It is definitely something to look forward to. Miss Case, mind the animal, but me, you know.
Blocking the ambulance. That's a great robot taxi. I plane BM6652. We're asking the kindly to come and remove your vehicle. We're blocking the ambulance. It's the next gentleman I call a record. So that's the great robot taxi. BM6652. You're blocking the ambulance.
Spirits are King Church spirits are here at Denbigh. We have a lot of excitement, a lot of exciting people. Let me tell you something. If you're not here, leave your home and come here right now. Immediately. All right, so we're about to commence the march. The champion will be leading out. Thank you so much for your patience, everybody. Be on standby.
All right. I think we're ready to start the livestock parade. So at this time, we're inviting all patrons, all livestock lovers, all those who are interested in different breeds of food, cattle. You need to make your way to the main ring at this time. So, we're inviting all our patrons, or well-wishers and officials, to make your way to the main ring. We're about to begin with livestock parade, a presentation of trophies and awards. I'm also inviting our technical management team from the Jamaica Agricultural Society to make your way to the main stage area. After which we'll have pro games. We will invite, at that time, we'll invite iPro to come over and interact with our spectators and our patrons for iPro games. All right? So, once again, we are ready to commence the livestock parade. So we're going for the livestock parade, and of course, I think we have a Minister of Agriculture, Mr. Denbigh, Jamaica Agricultural Society, Jamaica Forage Clubs, Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RAMA. And we are now ready to acknowledge our sponsors.
Everybody, Denbigh is 71 this year. What does that say to you? It's a whole lot of years of excellence, great partnership, excellence, just excellence all around. So now we're having a closer look at the
Check road. Bucket was group. Ring heavy.
March about to commence. Ardent and keen listener. And for patronizing this.
Restaurants of Jamaica, KFC, Lucy Patties, Development Bank of Jamaica, it's a Development Bank of Jamaica, Dairy Development Board.
There we go.
Sponsors for Denbigh Section 1, 2025. This time, ladies and gentlemen, you're getting ready to hand over microphone to our livestock research officer of the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining, Mr. Smith, who will lead out on the livestock parade.
So Mr. Oral Smith will be leading out the livestock parade. It's our champion farmer right here, Mr. Brown. And of course, Doc right there. Very, very competitive, the both of them. But let me tell you something, they get the work done regardless. Friendly competition. healthy competition right here at Denbigh Agricultural Show in Clarendon. As I mentioned before, if you're not already here, make your way here. Hitch a ride, beg your neighbor a ride, ask your husband, ask your girlfriend, ask your boyfriend. Tell them that, look, I have to be at Denbigh. I have to be at Denbigh before 2 o'clock today because that's where everything is happening. Later on, there'll be a gospel concert as is customary. But I want you all to enjoy the parade as it is about to commence. Once again, thank you for watching.
Quick announcement from the police. We're asking the drivers of blue Honda Civic, license plate number 4284JM. You're parked in the designated area for the Prime Minister and his delegation. We're asking the driver of blue Suzuki motor car, plate number 2570Z. You're parked in the designated area for the Prime Minister and his delegation. Police is asking for these two vehicles to be removed and parked elsewhere. Once again, a blue Honda Civic, plate number 424JN, and a gray Suzuki motor car.
Got Mr. Case right here with his champion goat.
Now over to Mr. Oral State. Morning, good morning, everyone. We are ready for our livestock parade. I want to say a very warm welcome to you all to our 25 agricultural show. So we start our parade, starting with the small units, and we have the speed that is leading the parade. Put your hands together for the handlers, for the farmers that are represented here.
The parade is beginning. The sheep are going to be leading the parade.
So these are animals which are well competed in their different classes. They have won their prizes. They are now on parade. Followed by goats will be coming up next. The goats, they are followed by the sheep. Up on the other side.
She doesn't want to go at all.
These are all representatives from farms across the island of Jamaica, presenting the small ruminant industry. We're going to turn over to our dairy cattle. Where we're starting with the beef cattle. Ready? So we have the Jamaica black. We're starting with the Supreme Champion Red Pole Bull. So we have the red leading the parade. Jamaica Brahman. Jamaica Black.
Hi, everybody. Good morning again.
So we have three breeds of beef cattle in Jamaica. Jamaica Red Pole, Jamaica Brahman, Jamaica Black. We have represented today for the beef cattle, we have other beef breed. All right, so we have with us Honorable Minister, Minister Clyde Green, Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries, Mining, and his team. Jamaica Home. So, and our Prime Minister, the Most Honorable and Your Holiness, will be joining us soon. Now we have representing the dairy cattle, we have the Jamaica Home. Leading the parade, Senior Bull, Junior Bull, yeah. And we're having a Holstein type dairy cattle representing the Supreme Champion dairy heifer. So we'll be having the representative to come on stage, sponsored body to these representatives please make your way on the stage to assist with the handing out of our trophies. Ladies and gentlemen, today's presentation is a display of our top quality livestock, including cattle, among the beef and dairy, small ruminants, sheep and goats. The animals that are being paraded, they are representative from, countless hours of care and dedicated animal husbandry practices. Our entries that we have for over the 2 or 3 days
Minister Green.
prizes of questions.
All right, so good morning.
And overall suitability for purpose. You want to say a big thanks to the judges, both the local judges and overseas. We had judges.
Good morning, how are you?
Great. This is an exceptional day. Again, we today, the final day of them, the last 2 days.
Exactly. So I've been here since Friday. This is your first day, right?
No, I've been here since Friday.
Oh, I haven't seen you.
Every day.
So how's the experience been for you so far?
It's been exceptional.
It's just it's not just a competition. It's a celebration
But
of a community where overcoming challenges. Really
What about all right. So you said livestock, particularly based on my observation, I've noticed that the small ruminants, meaning the goat and the sheep,
this year, mistake of all of that. Working with the Small Business Association,
yes.
we are reaping those rewards now. Definitely bigger numbers, but the quality is exceptional. Not just goat, but a lot of sheep on display this year. It's looking really, really good for a small rural sector.
Okay. All right. So thank you so much. There's something else I'd like to ask you. So I've noticed I've been interviewing persons from Case and I've been interviewing some of the farmers who have actually raised the question or raise the concern that there should be more in terms of investment for the persons who small farmers or persons who are now just starting out in farming, or basically some sort of incentive that if you leave Case, that is the College of Agriculture and Science Education, there should be something else for you to do. There's special emphasis placed on other degrees, right? But what about persons who are getting their degrees in science, getting their degrees in agriculture? What do we have in place to ensure that
We
we're
have a new program that's
incentivized?
coming on stream this year, graduate recruitment and internship program.
Mhm.
What we're going to be doing is literally placing case graduates in employment. A number of them have raised concern about the lack of experience to get those jobs. We're working with the private sector. We will pay half, the private sector will put half of the bill. We're using the hard jobs model around graduate recruitment, so our case graduates can look forward to that. In addition, we've made access to land in the agri parks much more available for
Okay.
youth, especially started this year. We're going to cut the lease rates in half for 2 years. We're going to give them free inputs and free land preparation up to 2 acres for 2 years. When they get into the agri parks, because we're reserving 25% of the land for them. So we are making it easier for young people to get involved, transition whether into jobs or literally to be their
Yes.
own agripreneurs.
Because that was the main concern. Because a lot of young people don't know that for small ruminants, we only produce probably 20% of what the country actually needs.
So we're on a big drive. In fact, we have already now started small where that, but without just goats. So people think about the goat, but we're pushing semi-intensive rearing of our small ruminants. So we're doing some goat houses for those young people so they can use that to get involved in our small ruminant sector.
When does this initiative actually take off? When does it commence?
No, we have to build some of the goat houses. We have a model that we've worked most to put together. So in another 2 weeks, we'll see distribution start.
How do young people or persons who have an interest, how do they apply?
Contact Jamaica 4-H, contact RADA. We're running these programs live to the 4-H for youth and RADA for others.
All right, thank you so much, Minister. It's a pleasure speaking with you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
And then this honorable client doing to sit with us on the stage. We have Mr. Darren Grant, that is here, CEO of the Jamaica Agriculture Society. We have representative from iPro Feeds, from Nutromix, from the Cattle Breeders Society of Jamaica, the Small Ruminants Association Jamaica.
beats Champion Cup for the free champion Dairy Bull. And this was won by the Minister
technology affecting our animals. So we move to the Culver Challenge Trophy for Champion Dairy Cow. This was won by the Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining. And we have Mr. Thomas from Nutromix that will be handing out this presentation. Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining. And then the Culver Challenge Trophy. The Culver Challenge Trophy for Champion Dairy Cow, won by the Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining. Now today we have representation from the other dairy breeds. And we have the Nutramic Feeds Cup for Champion Dairy Type 1. This was won by the College of Agriculture, Science and Education. Mr. Thomas, can you come back to make this presentation to the College of Agriculture, Science and Education? College of Agriculture, Science and Education. We are the representative from the College of Agriculture to collect your champion cup for dairy type 1. College of Agriculture, Science and Education. So that's the Nutromix Feeds Cup for Champion Dairy Type 1. We have the Nutromix Challenge Trophy for Champion Cow for the other dairy breeds, and this was won by Sraj Island Dairies. The Nutri So on stage we have Honorable Floyd Green, we have Mr. Derek Grant, we have our international judge and also representative from Jamaica Agriculture Society. So that's President of JACE. All right, so we have Honorable Floyd Green greeting overseas judges for the livestock competition. Hands together for them. So we move to the Nutromix Challenge Trophy for Champion Cow. This was won by Sraj Island Dairies. And Mr. Thomas from Nutromix is making this presentation.
the Nutrimix Challenge Trophy for Champion Cow. The Nutrimix Challenge Trophy for Champion Cow, won by Sraj Island Dairies, St. Thomas. They also won the Nutrimix Feed Cup for dairy type heifer. The Nutrimix Feed Cup for dairy type heifer, won by Sraj Island Dairies Farm in St. Thomas. All right, put your hands together for the Dairy Cattle Awards. We thank the farmers and we thank our sponsoring body. Now we'll move to the beef cattle. Can the representative from the Cattle Breeders Society of Jamaica make your way on the stage to hand out the Cattle Breeders Society of Jamaica Cup for Supreme Champion Beef Bull Senior. So the Cattle Breeders Society of Jamaica Cup for Supreme Champion Beef Bull, this was won by the Agro Investment Corporation, Minard Estate in St. Anne. They also won the Hyper Champion Cup for Supreme Champion Beef Bull Junior. So we are making the presentation for the Cattle Breeders Society of Jamaica Cup for Supreme Champion Beef Bull Senior. And Ms. Holt, Ms. Karen Holt from the Ministry of Agriculture is representing the Cattle Breeders Society of Jamaica. So that's the Cattle Breeders Society of Jamaica Cup for Supreme Champion Beef Bull. We move to the Hypro Champion Cup for Supreme Champion Beef Bull Junior, represented from Hypro. Hypro, the Hyper Championship Cup for Supreme Champion Beef Bull Junior. This was won by Agro Investment Corporation, United States in St. Anne. So we have Mr. Scully. Along with Mr. Asher, they're collecting the trophy for Agro Investment Corporation for the Hyper Champion Cup for Supreme Champion Beef Bull Junior. They also won the Cattle Breeders Society of Jamaica Supreme Champion Beef Female. Cattle Breeders Society of Jamaica Supreme Champion Beef Female, won by the Agro Investment Corporation, United States. They also won the Hyperfeeds Championship Cup for Champion Beef Heifer. Hypro. So that's the Hyperfeeds Championship Cup for Champion Beef Heifer, won by AIC Minard Estate in St. Anne. The Hyperfeeds Championship Cup for Champion Beef Heifer, won by AIC Minard Estate in St. Anne. The West Indies Alumina Company Breeders' Cup for lots of 3 registered animal of the same breed was won by the Agro Invest Corporation, Menard Estate. And Ms. Holt is making presentation for the lot of 3, won by AIC Menard Estate. The final trophy for the beef cattle is the Calvalock Challenge Trophy for champion beef calf. Put your hands together for the College of Agriculture, Science and Education. The Calvalock Challenge Trophy for champion beef calf. We need an ambulance. Somebody's fainted in the ring. The ambulance. Make yourself attend to someone in the ring that is fainted. So the Calvalock Challenge Trophy for champion beef calf. This was won by the College of Agriculture, Science and Education. Mr. Thomas is doing the honors presenting to student from Peace.
You go, girl. The big deal. Pronoun is man. Young and first.
And there's a special trophy, the Richard and Betty Waits Trophy for entries of 10 heads and under from the Jamaica Brahman breed. And this was won by the Agriculture Investment Corporation, Menard Estate. They brought 7 heads of cattle. They won 39 points. So that's the Richard and Betty Waits Trophy. This is to encourage the Brahman industry. For the other beef breed, we have the Tasty Limited Trophy for champion bull. This was won by Sraj Island Dairies. The Tasty Limited Trophy for champion beef. All right, so the ambulance, they have that covered. So we have the Tasty Limited Trophy, Sraj Island Dairies. The Tasty Limited Trophy for champion bull, won by Sraj Island Dairies. The Juicy Patties Cup for champion female. This was won by Dr. Michael Mutter. The Juicy Patties Cup. Dr. Mutter is around. This is the first time Dr. Mutter represented with cattle at our livestock competition. We put our hands together for Dr. Mutter. The Juicy Patties Cup for champion female, beef female. The Juicy Patties Perpetual Challenge Trophy for champion female of the other beef breeds. Won by Dr. Michael Mutter. Now we move to our small ruminants, starting with the sheep. The High-Profit Cup for Supreme Champion Ram. This was won by Liam Vaughn Farm. Put your hands together for the representation from the sheep. They came out for this annual show with a large number of sheep. And we have the High-Profit Cup for Supreme Champion Ram, won by Liam Vaughn Farm in Clarendon. So that's the High Profits Cup for Supreme Champion Ram. High Profit Cup for Supreme Champion Ram. Won by Liam Bomb Farm in Florida. Dr. Young is coming to take her picture shoot. One of our excited sheep farmer. The High Profits Cup for Supreme Champion Ram. Won by Liam Bomb Farm in Florida. Shinjam Farm. Next is the High Profits Cup for Champion Yo. And this was won by the Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining. Old Harbor, St. Catherine. Put your hands together for the team from the Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining. That's the High Profits Cup for Champion Yo. And we have Mr. Juan Williams that is coming to collect this trophy. Come, Mr. Williams, the High Profits Cup for Champion Yo. The High Profits Cup for Champion Yo, won by the Minister of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining, Borders Research Station, Old Harbor. We have the Kevin Smith Memorial Trophy for Champion Yo with follow-up, won by Shinjam Farm. And they also won the Small Ruminant Association of Jamaica Perpetual Trophy for a lot of 3 rounds. So the Kevin Smith Memorial Trophy for Champion Yo with follow-up, won by Shinjam Farm in Arlington. All right. And so we can see the label, the Kevin Smith Memorial Trophy for Champion Yo, won by Shinjam Farm, Clarendon. They also won the Small Ruminant Association of Jamaica Trophy for a lot of 3 round lambs.
Over some more.
In Florida. And there's Dr. Lee right there. Take pictures of the environment. So apologies, Florida.
We have the Albert Ferron Memorial Trophy for Champion Doe with follow. This was won by the College of Agriculture, Science and Education.
He's a representative from the North Station.
The Albert Ferron Memorial Trophy. Sir Ferron plays an integral part in the small ruminant industry. So the Albert Ferron Memorial Trophy for Champion Doe with follower, won by the College of Agriculture, Science and Education. And Mr. Trevor Bernard, the president of the Small Ruminants Association, is doing the honor to make the presentation to the College of Agriculture, Science and Education. So that's the Albert Ferron Memorial Trophy for Champion Doe with follower. All our winners, champion and supreme champion. So we now have the Norman Williams Memorial Perpetual Challenge Trophy for Champion Cattle Exhibitor. And that's the firm that accumulated the largest number of points. And this was won by the Agro Investment Corporation, Minard Estate. They walk away with 137 points. Put your hands together for the Agro Investment Corporation. And this is the Norman Williams Memorial Perpetual Challenge Trophy for Champion Exhibitor. Agro Investment Corporation, United States. Right, so we have the Norman Williams Memorial Perpetual Challenge Trophy for Champion Cancer Exhibitor. Won by the Agro Investment Corporation. Congratulations, Dolby. And they also won the Robert Levy Perpetual Challenge Cup. They are the exhibitor attaining the largest number of points per entry exhibited and who have exhibited in not less than 3 classes. The Robert Levy Perpetual Challenge Cup, won by the Agro Investment Corporation of Jamaica, United States. Thank you. Put your hands together for them. And from the small ruminants industry, we have the High Profile Challenge Trophy for Championship Exhibitor. And this was won by the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, and Mining, Borders Research Station, Old Harbor. High Profile Challenge Trophy for Championship Exhibitor. And they came away with 65 points. So we have Ms. Warren from Borders coming to collect for the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining. They won the High Profile Challenge Trophy for Championship Exhibitor. Won by the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining, Borders Research Station, 65 points. Thank you. And we have for the goat, the champion goat exhibitor, the Derek Berman Memorial Challenge Trophy for champion goat exhibitor. Champion goat exhibitor. That this was won by the College of Agriculture, Science and Education, walking away with 142 points. So that's the Derek Berman Memorial Challenge Trophy for champion goat.
Go, my friend. Yeah. Waiting.
Derek Berman Memorial Challenge Trophy for champion gold exhibitor. This was won by the College of Agriculture, Science and Education all the way in Portland. Put your hands together for a hardworking team for the College of Agriculture, Science and Education. The final award for the day, which is the TP Lecky Trophy for Champion Exhibitor of a Cattle Breed Society. And this is rotated by the 4 cattle breed on an annual basis. And this year we are focusing on the Jamaica Red Pole cattle breed. And Mr. Owen Dobson from the Jamaica Agriculture Society will be making this presentation. And the winner for the TP Lecky Trophy for Champion Exhibitor of a Cattle Breed Society this year, which is the Jamaica Red Pole, and this is won by the Agro Investment Corporation in our estate. So that's the end of our presentation. I want to say very thank you to all. And the animals, they will return to their barn. The person that wants to do the livestock parade will get a chance to look at our cattle.
All right. Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Oral Smith. Mr. Oral Senior, myself, Research Officer from the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, and Mining. All right, folks, remain just where you are. It's now time for Hyper Games. And of course, if you're interested to win some chicks and hyper feed, you need to remain at the ringside. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brace yourself. It's time for Hyper Games. All right, so if you want to be a part of that, you need to be the MC downstairs on the field at the ring. So we're ready for that. Hyper Games, Hyper Games, Hyper Games. Get your box ready, collect your chicks, and be on the standby to collect your team. It's time for Hyper Games.
Interview.
So those who are interested, just make your way to the end. All right, so much DP. We're now ready to begin with the set space. We're starting the soccer is hyper games. So we're just allowing animals to exit. Then we will go right into the first hyper game, which is sack race. So I have the first female. Come this here, please. Let's start this sack.
He and his team are the one who planned and executed this entire thing there. So it is a whole lot of work.
We need two more females to start this game.
Sorry for walking stairs.
I'm going to look at pizza place now. Yeah, it's over there.
I want this. And I can't remember like something. What then they show the face.
That's good. Or here,
She was still young, you know. I remember the persons coming from church, and some of my viewers are still at home waiting to each other with their husband or their friend. Give them some time, they'll be here shortly.
I mean, come on, those today.
Certainly. Thank you so much.
All right. On the front side, and then from here, this morning, much with you, but it's about 22 months. I have
This is just an example. Here is a reservoir. Number one. Constat. Beacon. This part to West Planet. Number three is another mountain living. This is down to Malawi Valley. There's up here the Black River irrigation. So it's a lot of factors to consider when you're dealing with national irrigation commission. They ensure that so they work in collaboration with farmers.
So, all right, guys, good idea. Surprise! Oh, I want to do that, sorry. Oh, you Yes. One right there, minute, one right there, one right there, one right there. One right there, minute, one right there.
Okay, all right. So Ms. Ross, tell us about your experience here in this support. That's actually very that's not I'm going to hear for 1920 that whole a lot of people and I also about so what I have been experience with the and personality. And not only that, but I want to ask national ambassador. Yeah, take the whole everything. Thank you very much. Thank you. Also, it's probably time to think about these things. That's the way to get it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. Let's talk about your experience as a grad. It's still there's no story. I know it's not going to get to money if I first done to we're going to take people in you know what I love about this tomorrow? We're all women here, women informed, I'm not what does it mean for you to farm you that well, I'm in that I know we're going you know, that means and I feel important. I feel should I feel encouraged from afar. Like almost and let me just there's a which is it's remarkable conducting its country a lot of work. And we have a question about the potential of our national fund and government. What's in it? Yeah. So that's basically a different profile. Basically, one is really an getting to see what's to be a part of the meeting of the Caribbean bigger than other part of the celebration. It's been encouraging. It's just a master plan. And I'm not trying to so what's about it? What responsibility do you have? I see I Our women are in agriculture. So I can example standing over presenting or I'm a month ago. So where exactly going to what type of work have you done in your community to actually show up, or show that you are someone who definitely is doing work on in my community? I work with connected training programs and support. Where exactly? I'm sorry. That's branch manager. Branch manager of that area. So it's not just focus on my community. We focus on entire parish, essentially, correct. So we focus on building connection, providing training to persons in agriculture who need the training and support and resources if you need it. So that's all we do.
And that seems like you're doing a lot of work because there's a lot, we have a gap when it comes down to we're from the small units that associated with the economy. And when it comes down to the gap, the market is not open as much. We still need people to come, we need people to get votes. There's a lot of work to be done. So I'm happy to filling the gap with work of the funds over. Thank you for your efforts. And once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
Whereby you rely. Check. 200 civics. I took plate 42, 54 GM. Move, please.
Make our head. Yeah, my friend is
My heard. But my food drop today, 3 to 4 days significant. As if you have seen it before, according to what the decision requires started at least 3.5% of market. So, right. So if you have a boat with, say you have a purebred boar, with probably what 254, 3.5% of that is what every day. So you need to get a little point if your grains first, you give them in proportion. So if you give them 2 pounds of grain, you give them probably the other 9 pounds in roughage, or in the silage, or in hay, as a mixture. But I'm one for silage. Sorry, unfortunately, for most people, they are crying for feed. I don't have a feeding problem. I store that, and I've planted members of, and then that's like good thing for most farmers to do. Start a farm about it, does not have to be taken. can be small. The only thing that you do, you continue to put it on properly so that every time I put down my phone, I store that key. So I might figure out that little passage out right away, but I have it stored. So if my backup like no, but the funny thing, but I because I don't have the capacity to keep on this next. That's something that this aspect as well as one. I thank you much that's that's actually the silent boss. So thank you very much. So you heard from the experts, and he's not only doing this, no, it was a learning process, right, Mr. Sterling? Like everybody, he went through, he made his mistakes, he realized that, he came back and he realized he's doing very well. As he said, when everybody is trying for a feed, he has tons and tons of feed for his animals, right? So what you find out is that these animals, the body condition, he's able to maintain it, right? So in addition to maintaining the body condition of the animal, if it comes down to breeding, he's also in a much better condition to breed his does. All right. So you also heard him mention about the forage, the fodder bank. No, that was something that I was coming to. No, a lot of time I hear farmers say that they can't plant any grass. They don't have any land space for any grass. But I always say to farmers, if you have a small plot of land in your yard or around your farm, put in some grass. It doesn't have to be any hybrid grass, your king grass, your napier, or any grass that grows within your area. Put it in, and once it reaches the stage of maturity, cut it down, you use it or you ensile it or make it into hay so that you are able to store it for the animals. All right? Now, when we talk about, we have different class of farmers. We have farmers who graze their animals, who they send their animals out to feed. And we have farmers who do cook and carry. Now, if you're a person who sends your animals out to feed, and you will have the land space where you make pastures, what we encourage you to do, instead of having the animals grazing down the entire pasture, cut up that pasture into different sections and rotate the pasture, right? So what it means, you have the animals in pasture A for 2 or 3 weeks, move them out to pasture B, allow pasture A to grow back before you add the grass to mature, before you actually put them back in that area. All right? So what that will do, you realize that as the grass goes down in one area, they go over to feed you, allow it to grow back. So that will help you in actually having additional feed